Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing Open the Door, a werewolf yaoi game, okay, where we open the door. Let's start.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god! Keep that door shut! There's a fucking cat outside. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Here, let me. No, it's alright. I was in a hurry. I'll turn that down. What's your name? What is your first name? It's Clock. Clock. It's nice to meet you, Clock. Nice to meet you, too. What the hell's going on? Like the music? Me too. It's probably copyright. Oh, open the door! No, I'm good. I'm okay. It's behind him. It follows. Oh my god! It keeps pace. Only seconds behind, its huge feet hitting hard at the ground. This is a lot faster than I thought it would be. Crashing its great body through the underbrush, and the dead leaves and the shed needles of the pines. This is a beast made for the chase. He isn't. He's a man. He's out of shape. He smokes cigarettes and worse. Each branch and bramble drags at his clothing. His feet wobble ungainly on the loose wood. His lungs burn. Why does this sound like a horror? Well, I don't know. Did I not just say this is about a fucking werewolf? Chat, you're killing me. One single misstep and he will die. He has no chance. He has no choice. He runs. You know, it hurts, man. Ow! It hurt him. Ow! He can barely feel it through the fear, but the pain is there. A newly born sensation. A radiant throbbing ache in his side. Did you think that there was only going to be good endings with a werewolf, my friend? His shirt is wet. He doesn't want to think about it. He can't. Thinking isn't running. His shirt is wet and that is all. Presses one hand into the wetness. Stupid. The wounds need pressure. Without it, he'll die. If he stops, he'll die. He's going to die. The cabin is up ahead. Frank's cabin. They hadn't walked far, only maybe half a mile out to the burn pit. He is lucky. This far from the city, the nights are dark like ink. Tonight the moon is full or nearly full, and its strong, beautiful light punctures holes through the leaf cover. It pours past the trees. Without that little light, he would be lost. He just has to make it to the cabin. Reconnection successful! I'm back. Baby, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. Hello. Stream died, but I should be back now. Yeah, I'm back. Hi, I think the chat dropped. Where did you guys see? Where did it stop? Like over here? Where did it stop? Like Frank? This? Did it stop over here? Where did we stop, chat? Where did we stop? A little bit further? Nobody knows? Nobody knows? Okay. I'll just run it back. I'll just run it back. Okay. Maybe like Frank's cabin. Okay, you didn't even know who Frank was. But I don't know if you were paying attention. Probably not. Okay, I'll just go back to the first choice. Stupid. Okay. Okay. It hurts. Oh, that's how far I'll go back, okay? It hurts. It hurt him. He can barely feel it through the fear, but the pain is there, a newly born sensation. Radiant throbbing ache in his side. His shirt is wet. He doesn't want to think about it. Can't. Thinking isn't running. His shirt is wet and that is all. Presses one hand into the wetness. Stupid. But wounds need pressure. Without it, he'll die. If he stops, he'll die. He's going to die. Cabin is up ahead. Frank's cabin. They hadn't walked far, only maybe half a mile out to the burn pit. He is lucky. This far from the city, the nights are dark like ink. Tonight the moon is full of nearly full, and its strong, beautiful light punctures holes through the leaf cover. Pours past the trees. Without that little light, he would be lost. He just has to make it to the cabin. He will be safe. Frank. Why the fuck had they decided to go out into the woods? Stupid. Fucking stupid. They should have stayed inside. He wanted to stay inside. Why court trouble? Frank didn't own the woods. He wasn't so sure Frank even owned the cabin. Frank had said it was safe, but he meant from the police or nosy neighbors. Teenagers looking for a place to get stoned, fucking bears and coyotes and raccoons. The normal shit. In a way, he'd been right. The forest had been hiding something else. That thing. It tore Frank apart. Oh, okay. He'd never seen a man die before. He'd never watched. Oh my god! Nothing else he could have done. No choice. Keep running. The cabin. It's there, just ahead. Dead and dark. He's so close. He's so close. He's been running for what feels like hours. His lungs screaming. Heart pounding. A thudding and a ringing in his ears loud enough to nearly drown out the sound of that thing still behind him. Its piggish snorting and its breathing and its 4 terrible footfalls rising behind him like drums. The cabin swims in his vision, like a lifeboat on the sea. It's going to get me. I'm going to die. Please, God, don't let me die. He throws himself up the rickety stairs. Against and into the door. The wood is heavy. His weight is not enough to even rattle it. He scrabbles uselessly at the knob with his wet hand. Can't find purchase. His fingers slip. He's going to die. Oh. The seconds pass. It was only seconds behind him. The forest is silent as death. He's going to piss himself. He's going to die terrified and shaking like a coward. Like Frank. Just like Frank. His hand finds purchase. The doorknob turns. He throws the door open and barrels through. Oh, nice. I opened the door. Oh! Hi. Hey there, sexy. Told Frank earlier I was into bears, but you know, I'm into werewolves too. Or slam the door in his face. Just in time. Each hair on his body stands at attention. He is soaked with sweat. His legs are noodle soft. His entire trunk feels like fire. The door is closed. Nice. Hopefully locked. Alright, let's examine the cabin. Take a look around. The cabin is not much more than one single and dark room. The only light, the trickle of white moonlight through the bare windows. Excuse me! He's gonna fucking break this window! The air here smells old. Musty. Gonna get a hydrate check. Drink some water, folks. It's probably been a while. Get some water, you need it. He stumbles through the room, running his hands over the walls in the hopes of finding a switch. There are no switches. The most he accomplishes is smearing his own blood across the rough-hewn wood. Of course. He is bleeding. Okay. Let's examine the wound. Okay. Why am I fingering the wound? Why do I have my hands like this? Prime fingering. Why do I have it in prime fingering technique? What is wrong with me? This is not the time. The adrenaline is quick to leave him now. It takes his strength with it. His side is still bleeding. He is terrified to look, terrified to see. The undershirt he'd pull on that morning is shredded. He'd pulled on that morning. Don't do the air, Clock. The air is my girlfriend. Didn't you watch Date Everything with Clock? The damage to his flesh hardly able to be discerned through the black matted blood. It has seeped down into his jeans. It is everywhere. He peels the shirt up. In some places the blood has dried, the cotton sticks. Why not? There's a werewolf outside that wants to eat me, in the bad way, okay? He cringes from his own touch. He feels blistered like a tomato. Fuck. Oh, fuck. What do I do? His pinky grazes the open wound. The touch or the salt from his poured out sweat makes pain rock through him like a bullet. He gasps, drops the hem of the shirt. When he looks, his fingers are covered in flesh and fresh and glistening red. There's nothing for it. He covers the wound again. Hey, look at those veins, though. Presses his hand back into his own damp and seeping flesh. Okay. Don't open the door. Ugh! Something slams against the door. Thud. At least he's an idiot who doesn't know there's a window big enough for a person behind me. Thud. Thud. Open up, little pig. Loud and deep and heavy, like a hammer, like a fist. Open the door, little pig. What? A voice rumbles through the wood. Terror floods him. His forehead beads with fresh sweat. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's okay, Clock. Everything is going to be okay. Open the door. He had assumed it was an animal. Huge and sleek and black like a shadow. I thought we were the What about me running away from the werewolf made you think I was one? I just saw my friend brutally murdered. Do you think I was a werewolf? Well, maybe. Maybe we will be soon. We did get bit, it appears. He watched it open Frank up with its teeth and consume him. He can speak. He's a werewolf. Don't they usually speak in most media? Come on now. Do you guys know nothing about werewolves? And now it's talking. Sorry, I like werewolves a lot, okay? I was a team Jacob, okay? Like, I love werewolves, man. I don't know. Chat's clueless. The creature. It is. He is talking. The wound beneath his hand surges with blood. His fingers flex. The gouges in his skin are deep like trenches. What do you want? I don't have any fucking money. I don't have anything. Please, The wound burns terribly. His mind reels. What could do such a thing? I'm actually just a werewolf fanatic. I just like werewolves a lot. I think they're fucking badass. Way cooler than vampires. What could do such a thing? What could rend and run and snort like a beast and then speak with the voice of a man? It hurts. It hurts. I'm really hurt. I have to get to a hospital. They're for free in Canada. Please, just leave. I'll leave too. You're not leaving. Oh, are you a doctor? The hospital won't help you, Clock. Oh. No, I have my health card, don't worry. I can help you. Open the door. Maybe I really am gonna turn into a werewolf. Maybe I really am. There's 6 endings to this game, by the way, so we're gonna go through them all. Approach the door. Howdy. Monsters aren't real. He takes a deep breath, shudders on the exhale. He moves closer to the door. There is so little sound. The forest is silent, save the creak of his own weight, shifting on the old floor. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it's just the Axeman, and he's huge. Someone who saw me in the woods? It is past midnight. He saw that thing that chases me. The forest is large. He's here to help. The cabin is lonely. He presses a hand to the door. He expects something. Maybe for the wood to be warm. It is rough beneath his palm. There's no sound from the other side. Oh, good. We're gonna live. He moves closer. Presses his body, his ear to the door. I can hear you, Clock. He startles but stays close. The voice is so near. Like whatever is on the other side can see him. Knows it is speaking directly into the shell of his ear. I can smell you. You smell like iron and powder, and like the sweet and subtle verdancy of earth. Excuse me, what was I doing? Rolling around in the dirt? Like poppies. What? Monsters aren't real. Right? There. Your heartbeat, kicking like a drum. How more frightened can you get before it gives up on you? Before it kills you? Will you bleed out first? What do you think? I like how you thought of flowers when he said poppies. I thought of drugs. I thought of opium. Let me help you. Open the door. I'm gonna move away from the door now. No. No. I'm good. I don't want to die here. Fuck, what do I do? What do I do? Not many options. All there is to survive. Look around. Okay. So I guess we're gonna look around. Turn the flames, kill everything, and myself included. He needs light, warmth. He falls hard to his knees in front of the black iron stove. Examine the stove. The belly is cold. Frank Kenton prepped the cabin before arriving there that night. He feels a flare of hot, useless anger. He would spit in Frank's face if only Frank were still alive. At least he kept a stock of firewood handy. Small pile of logs and brush sits nearby. Okay, examine the wood pile. The wood pile is well stocked. He fills the firebox with wood and with little dry twigs snapped down to size and gathered like a nest. He arranges the big wood like a teepee. Thinks that's right. Not sure. He wasn't a Boy Scout. It'll do, or it won't. Only problem is, fuck. Need a lighter. Probably tinder too. Guess I'll look around. Examine the firebox. Full of ash. Cleans it as best as he can with only his hands. Ugh, disgusting. Hidden amongst the ash, he feels something small and square and metallic. A key? He pulls it out from the firebox. It's coated in soot. Carefully, with the hem of his blood-stained shirt, he clears away what he can. It's... oh my god, it's a lighter. He can hardly believe his luck. He flips the lighter open, strikes the wheel, but nothing happens. Shit, it's empty. Maybe there's some fuel around here somewhere. Guess I'll take a look. The clock now has an empty lighter. Awkward! Okay, he'll return to the stove later. Check his pockets. Sure. Checks his pockets. He has an empty lighter. Oh my god, look around. Okay. That's just wonderful. Okay, check the kitchen cabinets. He stumbles to the northern wall of the cabin and his knees feel weak. He slams bonelessly into the cabinets. The wood in the drawers rattle. So do the implements inside. Kitchen is not much more than the cabinets and drawers that line the wall. Check the cabinets. He rifles through the cabinets. Most of the shelf space is taken up by jars of pickled onions. Pickled fucking onions! He drops to his knees. Reaches as far back as he can into the cabinet space. Unseen, unknown. Hopefully a rat doesn't bite my fingers. Still, considering this night so far, it would not surprise him. Minutes of struggling, reaching, the wound on his side burns from the stretch. He tries not to gasp and fails. Feels a fresh wave of wetness trickling through his shirt. Do not harm yourself further. Fuck you. Shut the hell up. So be it. The creature speaks gravely, softly. He's surprised he can hear it. Foolish man. You will not last forever. We'll see. Fucker. His fingers close around something woven. A basket. Inside is a bottle of paint thinner and 2 loose bullets. Without a gun, the bullets aren't much use. But paint thinner. He pockets the bottle. Clock now has paint thinner. Okay, great. Something to start the fire. Check the drawers. He begins pulling each drawer clean of its slides, its housing, dumping its contents on the floor. I don't know if that's smart, but okay. Looking. Each drawer a disappointment. Spatulas, tongs, oven mitts, plates and bowls, spices. Nothing he can use. He slumps to the floor, picks through the shit he threw there. I can't believe I don't even have a needle on me. What the fuck was the last time I didn't have a fucking needle? Frustration sharpens his movements. Oh, I am a drug. I do take drugs. Nice. Aha! 1 for clock, 0 to chat. Exhaustion makes them heavy. He is careless with these worthless things. There has to be something he missed in haste. Finally, laying on its side and shining a knife. He grasps the handle, admires the heft. Find something, did you? I can smell you, even now. Relief smells a lot like fear. It's just as sudden. Just as sharp. Whatever you found, it won't help. Just come here. Stop this nonsense. Open the door. Clock now has a knife. Well, maybe I can kill myself with it. Okay. Move on. That's enough of the kitchen for now. Look around. Okay, so we got a chair to explore and, some stairs next to a window. I'm definitely afraid of that, but let's go up the stairs. A ladder to his left leads to a loft. From where he stands, he can see a mattress and not much else. Figures the only reason to go up there would be to die in comfort. Oh, good. There might be something useful, like death. Like, maybe I could, you know, use the knife instead of getting torn apart by a werewolf. He hoists himself up the ladder with a grimace. The loft is small, cramped. A mattress sits on the pine floor. At the foot of the bed is a pine chest. A small window on the northern wall allows moonlight to filter through gently. Check the chest. Chest is mostly empty, save for a folded set of sheets. Nothing interesting here. Check the mattress. Maybe Frank has some skin mags in the mattress. He chuckles darkly. Shoves his hand between the mattress and the floor. Doesn't expect to find much of anything. Surely Frank hadn't been that stupid. What? Then again, maybe he had been. Something bulges from inside the mattress. Tries to tear the fabric apart, or find an existing hole, and he manages neither. Alright, let's try this. He stabs through the fabric with a knife. No way. No fucking way. Tucked inside the mattress foam is an envelope, clearly stuffed with cash, a passport, and a pair of sunglasses. A gun. It's the same caliber as the bullets he found in the kitchen. Was Frank gonna fucking kill me? He holds the gun in both hands. Traces the cold metal with his fingers. He's shaking. The chamber is empty. He slides the gun barrel first into his back jeans pocket. Clock now has an unloaded gun. Okay, maybe we move on? Carefully, slowly, he descends. Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay, check his pockets. Here's a knife, a gun with no bullets, a bottle of paint thinner, and an empty lighter. Okay, so I gotta go back for this shit. Are you for real? The kitchen's not much more than the cabinet and drawers that lined the wall. Okay, I think it was the drawers that had the bullets, right? It was the cabinets that had the bullets. Shit, which one was it, chat? The drawers. He's already found everything useful. The cabinets! Where are they? He drops to his knees, hands scrabbling over the cabinet shelves. I know they're in here somewhere. Ah! There they are. The bullets. Their weight in his palm feels like hope. He slides the 2 rounds into the chamber. We'll see who outlasts who now. You can't shake the feeling it still won't be him. Clock now has a loaded gun. Okay, move on. Let's look around. Have a seat! I'm not sitting down! Time for rest later, he hopes. Bro, I sit there, fucking werewolf's gonna break that window and grab me. Okay. Need supplies before he can build a fire. Okay, well I have stuff. I have paint thinner, bro. I have paint thinner. Okay, that should be good. That should be good, man. That should be great. Okay, examine the wood. Okay, examine the wood pile. Doesn't need more wood. Needs supplies. No point in trying to make a fire without them. Examine the stove. Stove is cold. What the fuck do I do, bro? What? There's nothing else to click. Oh, there's a window and a door. I could click on those things? Holy shit. Okay. Well, let's look at... The window is small and the glass looks thick. He peers through. Frank's pickup truck is parked a few feet from the door. If you could distract the creature somehow, maybe you could make it to the truck. Okay. Look around. Okay. I don't really want to pop a squat right now. We checked the chest. We checked the, mattress. We checked both of those things. Okay. Let's sit down. Have a seat. Drops himself down into the seat. The fabric and its insides crinkle. Sadly, not as comfortable as it looks. Almost feels like newspaper. He bounces gently. The inside crinkles again. He stands and begins carefully cutting into the fabric of the seat. That was some loud-ass newspaper. It's been stuffed full of newspapers. Perfect. This is perfect. He rips the bundled newspaper out of the seat, stuffs wads of them into his jacket pocket. Okay. Hey, you need to chill. Make a fire. I have everything. Okay, okay. He pulls out the lighter and the paint thinner. Yes, okay, okay. Careful, careful. The disassembly and refueling is difficult to do with shaking hands. He manages it. Barely. The clock now is a full lighter. Are you kidding me? Why did I fill the lighter, bro? Why didn't I just squirt that shit on the stove and then just light it with the flick? He fills the stove's firebox with newspaper. Strikes the lighter. The tinder helps. The paper burns brilliantly, catching the small dead branches. Okay, well that's something. Soon the cabinet is filled with glowing light. He fans the flames while they spread. Even that small effort exhausts him. What are you doing in there, Clock? I smell smoke. Can't help yourself even now. Surely, not even you are that pathetic. Bleeding, dying in the middle of the woods, and you still... Shut up! Just leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are. I don't care, just go. The fuck away. He shivers. The scream had ripped through him with such primal, vicious rage. That wasn't like him. Almost like, for just a moment, something else had been inside him. Something dark and terrifying. Desperate to break free. You're wasting time. Open the door. I'm gonna save. Save the game. Check his pockets, okay? He checks his pockets. He has a knife, a loaded gun, a half-empty bottle of paint thinner, a nearly full lighter. All out of newspaper, though. Look around. Okay. What? My fire goes out. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's look at the window. Not much to see. The night is dark. Sit down. Surely there's nothing else to be found. Fire burns. He leans his broken body close to its warmth. Despite the heat, the chill remains. Seems to have sank deep in his bones. Can I see something now? Nothing else important here. He should only go up when he needs to. Send to the loft? Another millimeter of blood abandons him. By the time he reaches the peak, his breathing is labored. He aches. His legs fail him. I just need to rest. Just for a moment. The floor, when he stretches out on it, is so cool against his fevered skin. He's sweating. It rolls into his hair, his armpits. Dampens him. He's burning up. I'm so hot. Clock. Your scent. Something about the rumble of the creature's tone. It does not frighten him. It elates him. He digs his fingernails into the hardwood beneath him. His body's not his own. He is so filled with heat. Let's open the door. Strange thoughts appear. I want to. Desires. I want to open the door. Is it true? Could I be so lucky to have chosen you as my prey? Yes, there is salt in the air from your sweat and your tears. But this is... He gasps. Feels his eyes roll in his head like marbles. The voice seems so near. Like an engine pressed against his sternum, his belly. He is hard. Yeah, I'm hard. What the hell, bro? You're leaking. No. Beautiful, pathetic man. Shut up. You are becoming. Shut up. And I will love you and devour you just as you are. Shut up. Mercifully, the creature quiets. The yell cost him something. But whatever madness had come over him seems to lift. He reaches awkwardly towards the front of his jeans. I'm not gonna say that, bro. Cups his own softening clock. Shame and guilt flush through him. He bites his own cheek until his eyes water. Till the moment passes and he is himself again. Chat, I don't know if you know this, but I did say this was a Werewolf Yaoi game, so I just want you to remember that. Check the mattress. Sadly, no skin mags. Check the chest. Okay, move on. He's done with the loft for now, and carefully, slowly he descends. I love how that's what you're thinking about right now, chat. Like, right now, Werewolf Man, I'm hard. Werewolf Man outside is trying to kill me. I think I'm turning into a werewolf, and chat's like, are we submissive? Are we the sub? You're killing me, man. You're killing me. Look around. I'm gonna look at that door. He stumbles towards the door. Throws it open. Inside is a tiny bathroom. Only a toilet, a sink, a standing shower with bared copper pipes. Oh, I thought that was the outside door. There's a medicine cabinet mounted over the sink. Well, let's check the medicine cabinet. Maybe we can fix ourselves up a little bit. There's a mirror on the cabinet door. The nights have been colder lately. There's a thin layer of condensation obscuring the glass. Open the medicine cabinet. He doesn't need to see. He knows. He opens the medicine cabinet, and there's not much there. A bottle of antiseptic, sleeping pills. Half-empty box of plastic bandages, the box corners chewed and dull. He pulls down the antiseptic. The bandages won't help much. I need to find something else. Now there's a bottle of antiseptic. That's good. Let's check that. Let's look. No, I don't want to take the sleeping pill. Actually, I want to take the sleeping. I'm gonna take the sleeping. Take the sleeping pills. He pulls down the bottle, shakes it. Maybe they'll come in handy. He's not sure he's ready to consider how. All sleeping pills. Okay. Check the medicine cabinet? Nothing to use, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I wanted to look in the mirror. Wait, okay, wait. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to clean off the mirror. His eyes are so dark they almost look black. Dark circles beneath. His hair falls limp against his skull. His scalp is soaked with sweat. The weak light deepens each shadow. The gaunt cut of his cheekbones, his jawbone. He's lost a lot of weight recently. He looks like shit. Open the medicine cabinet. Okay. Check the medicine cabinet. Okay. Take the sleeping pills. Okay. Use the sink. He turns the tap. Washes his hands. Takes a few minutes before the water runs clear down the drain. Move on. We can return to the bathroom when he needs. Check his pockets. Knife, a gun, half-empty bottle of paint thinner, lighter, sleeping pills, antiseptic. All out of newspaper, though. Look around. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going back upstairs, and I can't seem to go that a ways, so save here. Okay. Let's look around. Look out the window again. Not much to see. The night is dark. The bathroom. Not much has changed in the tiny bathroom since he last saw it. Check medicine cabinet. Use the sink. His hands are clean for now. Fire burns. He leans his broken body close to its warmth. Despite the heat, the chill remains. Okay, well, all I can do is go up that, so I don't... Yeah, I guess I just go up the stairs. Climb the loft isn't easy. You should only go up... Ascend the loft. Okay. Small window. Okay. Check the chest. Oh, wait. Okay, the chest is mostly empty save for a folded set of sheets. Maybe I could cut these into bandages. He half cuts, half tears the sheets into strips, shoves the results into his pocket. Now his bandages. Check the mattress. Move on. Check his pockets. Checks his pockets. He has a knife, a loaded gun. Okay, we have a lot. Can I not use those bandages, bro? Tend wounds. There we go. He opens the tap fully. Water splashes into the basin. He rolls his undershirt up to his armpits. The wound oozes. With shaking hands, he ladles water over the wound, tries to wash away some of the gore. Filthy water sluices off his side onto the floor into his already sweat-soaked jeans. The marks on his side are deep. 5 gashes lay parallel across his torso, inching into his ribs, gaping open, flooding with fresh blood at every twitch. Claw marks, maybe. It happened so fast. He scrunched his eyes shut, tries to prepare himself. But how do you prepare for that kind of pain? He grips to the sink in one hand, pours the antiseptic with the other. The pain hits like a truck. He moans, shudders, only does not scream because he grinds his teeth together, bites his cheek, floods his own stupid mouth with more precious fleeting blood. He gasps, spits, pants through his nose. The voice is muffled, but he can hear it still. Blood. I have tasted many men, but your blood, it was sweet. A pleasant surprise. Sick fuck. Shut up, shut up. I did not choose you for your blood, but who am I to ignore such a gift? It is so rare. You are rare. Shut up! Stop this. It isn't necessary. Let me inside, Clock. Inside. Let me taste you again. My tongue shall ease your aches. All aches. You will know pain no longer. Open the door. He winds the bandages around his torso, ties them as tight as he can stand, tries not to notice the way the white cotton immediately floods with red. This werewolf's a little too horny, man. A little too horny. I thought you were hungry, bro. Okay, check my pockets. I feel like we got everything, man. Around his waist. Okay, look around. Is it... Enough! The voice rings through the cabin like a terrible bell. He twitches away from the door. He's dizzy. I just noticed the blood on the floor. A sudden wave of nausea overwhelms him. He falls to one knee. Retches. Spits out a mouthful of stomach acid and blood on the floor. It's almost too late. He knows. He feels it. You're dying. You don't need to die. I'm not dying. He fought so hard. Did so much. How could he die now? Wait, did I fuck up? Black spots crowd his vision. All he smells is blood. He'll kill me. He slurs. You fucking psycho, just leave me alone. He's so tired. I didn't do anything. Just leave me alone. Liar. Please. Stop lying. Please. You aren't innocent. No one is. Out in the woods at night. What were you doing? Why were you here tonight? Why were you here? You'll be better, Clock. Open the door. You want to be better, don't you? You told me that once. I don't... You want to be better. I'll make you better. Open the door. You know what? I'm gonna save and I'm gonna open the door. Yeah, you're right, dude. Hey. I'm ready for our Yaoi werewolf night. He opens the door, brandishes the gun. He imagines the creature looks surprised, but it's unlikely. The night is dark. He shoots. Dang. Oh my god. The bullets tear through the creature's shoulder, shatter half of its skull. No, I'm gonna give him his bullets first. The whole of the cabin shudders in the face of its anguish. He bolts past the creature. Slides into the driver's seat of Frank's pickup truck. The stupid asshole left the keys in the ignition. Thanks, Frank. Rotten hell. The engine turns. He drives. Drives and drives and drives. Oh, that's an ending. Okay. He breaks free from the forest, eases the old truck onto paved road. Leaves the creature far behind. Doesn't stop until he's on the edge of town near the Lucky R Diner. He's tired. Kinda looks like a skull. Been a long night. He pulls in, parks. The seat is wet. The bandages haven't helped. He needs a hospital. He'll go. He'll start again in just a few moments. He just needs to rest his eyes. Yeah, I don't think we're living this. I don't think we lived, chat. I think we died from blood loss. Ending 4. The Lucky R Diner. You made it alive. For a while, anyway. Yeah, I didn't think we'd survive long, but with the car. Okay, very cool, very cool. Open the door. Oh. Hey, cool, thanks, guys. Thank you for making this game. Wow, that was a little interesting. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game, bro. I want to run some other endings by, bro. This is really good. Really good. Okay. I can figure a few endings out. Okay, so let's forget. Let's choose to forget, okay? I don't want to play your stupid fucking games. I don't give a fuck. There isn't any shame in forgetting. There isn't any shame in giving up. Clock. Things begin, things end. Clock. So rarely do our decisions matter, so rarely do we have a choice. The bandages aren't working. He is cold, so cold. He drags himself towards the stove, towards heat, and rests his weary eyes. Oh, we just gonna die here? Okay. That's one way. It doesn't feel like a decision, it doesn't feel like going to sleep. It feels like everything. And then, nothing. Death. Ending 6. No more games. He refused to continue. Okay. Alright. Bleh. Okay. Okay, let's load that up and let's remember. Do you remember? He remembers. The inside pocket of his jacket. How could he have forgotten? He doesn't use this pocket if he isn't holding, and he isn't. It's all gone. Back with Frank's corpse in the woods. He stuffs his fingers into his pocket and fishes out a receipt. He'd eaten at the Lucky R diner that evening. Thank you. Coffee. He met someone. Someone who had scribbled his phone number down. Someone who had told Clock they would meet again. This is the werewolf? The Lucky R diner. It's late. Night has fallen and the dinner rush has long since passed through the doors and back again. Frank is late too. I have to get rid of this. He and the waitress and the cook are alone together, and he is sweating and nauseous and sick. Pretending to drink, but not drinking a stale cup of coffee. There's a clock on the wall. Clock reference! Ticking, ticking. His fingers tap with it. Frank will have something for him. Something to fix him, make the sickness go away. Whenever he shows up. Stupid asshole. Frank makes him come out to the middle of fucking nowhere every time. Makes him wait, and wait, and wait. He needs to find someone else. He's tired of it. Anyone else, Frank's a scumbag. A fucking creep. He'll deal with anyone else. Ah, so Frank's our drug dealer. Oh, shit. Someone knocks into his shoulder, manages to spill his coffee onto the formica. Sorry. The voice is apologetic and deep. It belongs to a man who is tall and handsome, with dark, dark eyes. The man reaches past him to pull a handful of napkins from the dispenser and starts to mop up the mess. Here, let me. It's no big deal, man. Don't worry. Tries to stop the man from helping, puts a hand on his forearm. Even through the shirt he's wearing, the strength of his forearm is obvious. He can feel the slide and flex of muscle and tendon underneath his fingers. He snatches his hand away. The man doesn't seem to notice or care. No, it's all right. It was my fault. I was rushing by in a hurry for no reason. Let me get you another drink. Refills are free. The man smiles. Even better. He has a beautiful smile. Excuse me, miss. Some coffee for my friend. The waitress, young and blonde and tired, refills his cup. What's your name? Is this the dude that bit us? I have no fucking clue, bro. I'm as clueless as you. Okay. What's your name? But I feel like it is. It's a normal question. I guess it is. My name's Clock. I'm a bit of an opioid addict. Opium is my game. Clock. It's nice to meet you, Clock. The way he says it, it sounds like he really means it. So, what brings you out here in the middle of the night? What? Actually, you don't look like you're from around here. What does that mean? You look like a city boy. Am I wrong? No, I guess not. I'm just here for some coffee. That's not true. What? That's not true. You're lying. What the fuck? So what? So what if I am? You don't need to lie to me. You're waiting for someone, aren't you? What? Who the fuck are you? The waitress raises a perfectly combed eyebrow in his direction. He'd gotten out of his seat, he'd raised his voice. He eases himself back into his chair, but there's a sheen of sweat prickling at his temples and his stomach is churning. He may puke on this handsome man's black leather boots. Calm down. You're waiting for someone who will help you. You don't need him. I can help. Is this? He eyes the man up and down. Is this a Jesus thing? The man laughs. No. Come home with me. Oh, you're gonna have to pay for my dinner first, buddy. Oh, heat floods his chest, his arms, pools like syrup between his thighs. He eyes the man up and down again, but takes his time with it, lets his gaze drag and linger. The man returns the favor. He feels his eyes track over him like a knife. You're really forward. I know what I want. Yeah, definitely not a Jesus thing. I think this is more of a grinder thing. Are you straight? Is that the problem? Hey, yo, I mean, what the? I'd have to be straight to turn you down? Yes. He laughs despite himself. You're not straight. Hey! Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah. No, I'm not. Come home with me. He wants to. Wants to let this handsome stranger take him far, far away. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm not saying I don't want to. You're very attractive. I just can't. Even the game knows me? What are you talking about? I'm straight. Not right now. The waitress has moved away through a set of swinging doors into the kitchen. Perhaps she has sensed the turn this conversation has taken. The diner is empty. They are the only two people there. Their shoulders nearly touching. Their faces turned towards one another. Close enough to share each other's breath. You'll have to make it up to me. What will you give me in return for letting you turn me down? I don't have anything on me, really. I mean, what is it that you'd even want? How about the truth? What? The truth. Answer honestly. Just one question. All right, but you have to answer too. Fair is fair. What do you want? What do I want? Yes. I'm not sure. I don't know. He shakes his head, tries to shrug the question off. You do. He doesn't until suddenly he does. I want to be a better person. His answer surprises even him. Here. The man reaches past him, picks up a pen from the counter and scribbles something on the bottom of the receipt he'd left after paying for his coffee. Call me, Clock. He stands up to leave. Wait, what about you? What do you want? The man stares silently, eyes dark, smoldering. He notices the strange reflective quality of his eyes, alien, almost like a cat's. The man opens his mouth slightly as if to speak. He notices the man's incisors are sharp like little knives. Huh? Without warning, the man presses forward, grasps him by the back of the head with both of his hands. He is strong. He directs Clock where he needs to be so that when he bends towards him, their mouths slot together perfectly like a key in a lock. His hands, though gentle, feel huge. His lips are dry and warm. His chin is rough with stubble. He doesn't pull away. Doesn't move much at all, save for his hands, which snake forward, first grasping at his shirt, then at his hips. He wonders if the man notices that he doesn't taste like coffee. It lasts ages. It ends too soon. I'll see you soon, Clock. Oh, lovely. Okay, a little makeout sesh at the diner. The man leaves. What did he even come for? He sits. The clock's hand keeps ticking. He turns the interaction over and over again in his head. He stares at the receipt. His eyes drop to his hands, to the small wad of cash that the handsome stranger had, folded into his back pocket. He feels like shit. He is shit. With a little more cash, he can get fixed and stay fixed for a little longer. Just a little longer. He puts the cash into his own pocket, balls up the receipt, smooths the receipt out, folds it, hides it in the inner pocket of his jacket. Sorry. His phone rings a moment later. Are you ready? I'm outside. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. That's what happened? Don't die yet. It's a little spicy, I guess. The cabinet's cold. Cold like water. Cold like death. He drags himself across the floor, leaves a trail of his own blood like a snail. He's dizzy, he's thirsty, breathing is hard, becoming harder. He props his useless, leaking body against the cabin door. Who the fuck are you? But he knows. What the fuck are you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I robbed you. You don't have to do this. It'll be alright. I didn't mean to hurt you. Now you are dying. The transformation isn't happening fast enough to save you. Transformation? You need my saliva. My bite. I'll give it to you. I meant to give it to you already. But you fought more than I thought you would. You ran, made me chase you. I won't lie to you. You'd know now if I did. You would hear it in my voice. In my heartbeat. You can hear it, can't you? He can. He can hear it from beyond the door. How can he hear it? It's so loud. How can I? What did you do to me? What did you do? Listen, I liked it. I liked chasing you. My prey. Following your scent. With only the barest taste of your flesh, your blood, lingering like wine on my tongue. Please stop, please. I've watched you for a long time, waited for the right moment to take you. You gave me so many opportunities. Every night you spent alone shooting that shit into your arm. But I was patient, until I could wait no longer. It was always going to end like this. Are you sure? Because there's a couple of other endings where I die. You belong to me. I'll tell you what I want. I promised, Clock. He's a bit of a stalker, by the way, if you didn't figure it out. I owe you that much. Open the door. Open the door, sure. He drags himself to his feet, unlatches the latch, unbolts the bolt, hands shaking. The scent of blood so heavy, cloying in the air. Iron, yes, but as the night had passed, the scent of it had changed, grown stronger, sweeter somehow. A deepening like a bouquet. On the other side of the door, he hears the heavy, laborious breathing of overlarge lungs, the rolling of a huge, slavering tongue against rows of sharp teeth. A heartbeat alive, strong. Hey. He opens the door. A shadow fills the doorway, tall and hulking. At first only an unwavering black shape save its eyes. Bright, pale eyes. They seem almost to glow. And from that overwhelming darkness, the truth resolves. Oh God. Hey! Wow. You're definitely a werewolf right now. Well, let's swap some spit, I guess. The body, covered in dark and shining fur that spills over muscle like oil. The face inhuman and bestial. The jaw hanging open, lined with sharp and hungry teeth. The clock reaches towards the creature. The creature reaches back. Oh. Ending 1. Open the door. He opened the door. Nice. It's a happy ending. Get to live happily ever after with my werewolf boyfriend, bros. Open the door! Okay. Alright. Shit. Man, okay. I think... So I'm just guessing right now the other endings are tied to what you have in your pockets. So I'm going to run it back to the beginning. I'm going to run it back to the beginning, okay? So give me a second, I guess. I guess. Yeah. Can load that up. So we got 3 endings. Let's keep it. Consider the door? No. Consider the door. He hesitates, inhales deep. What the fuck is out there? What did this to him? He doesn't want to know. He does. He'd always been a curious man, often to his detriment. His hand inches towards the doorknob. Stupid. How fucking stupid. He'd let Frank take him out into the woods. He'd met Frank in the first place. He'd done so many things. It's a miracle he's alive. It'd be another miracle if after tonight he manages to walk away. Grasps the doorknob. Not unthinking, flooded with thinking. Head full of dread and terror and of the dangers of what lies beyond the unknown. The metal is cold, slick. His hand is still wet with his own blood. The thing, it slams against the door again. This close, he imagines he can feel the size of it. Like the way the bodies of cartoons crash through the walls like silhouettes, so strange. He scrambles away, there's blood on the door, puddled where he stood, blood everywhere. How is he still alive? There's so much blood. Glock, excuse me. Excuse my ardor. I only want to help you. Open the door. Move away from the door. No, no. Okay. So, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, so I gotta start looking around. So, fresh save. So this time I'm gonna try to just heal my wounds. I'm just gonna heal my wounds, okay? Stumbles towards the door, opens it, medicine cabinet. Check the medicine cabinet. There's a mirror on the cabinet door, and the nights have been colder lately. Okay. Clean off the mirror. Okay, open the medicine cabinets. There's also the sleeping pills. I wonder what the sleeping pills are for. Left to use is the sleeping pills. Well, I'm taking the sleeping pills. Shakes it. Maybe they'll come in handy. He's not sure, but I'm gonna consider it now. Use the sink. His hands are clean. Check the medicine cabinets. Okay, move on. Okay, save. Okay, so I've got some sleeping pills. Check his pockets. Look around. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Wait, it would... Because the only reason to go up there would be to die in comfort. Oh, okay, yeah, let's die in comfort. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. He thinks it, recoils, but the thought doesn't dissipate. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. He was always kind of a shithead, really. Not much worth much. No friends, no family. His mind lingers on the wound. Then the pills. He'd always figured he'd die for a hit. Just not like this. He grips one rung of the ladder with both hands. He's tired. He looks up. Above him is the loft. You cannot see from this angle the bed or its mattress, only the ceiling, the slatted pine beams, the corners disappearing into the dark. He imagines clean sheets cool against his fevered skin, pillows with a marshmallow softness. He feels the weight of a duvet like the dream descend down to his shoulders. His vision swims. Ascend. He just wants to sleep. The bottle of sleeping pills weighs heavy in his pocket. He's afraid to die, but maybe this will ease the way. He swallows a handful dry. They scrape the whole way down. I grow impatient waiting for you to gain your senses. He grimaces, but it feels somehow closer to a smile. Shit, man. Me too. He hoists himself up the ladder. The pain is there, but feels far away. Like he's leaving it behind on the cabin's ground floor. Clock. The thing growls from beyond the cabinet door. He feels it like it rocks in his chest. You are dying. I can smell it. He can smell it too. This is foolish. Come here. Open the door. He ignores the creature. Clock. Clock. Open the door. But the voice seems less compelling now. He is too high up. Too high. The loft is small. The mattress set on the pine floor with no frame. He crawls into bed. Just like he thought they'd be. The sheets are cool. Please, Clock. Bye-bye. I did it! Finally. Don't do this. He hopes, Once that thing manages to break through the door, that his flesh is poison, that his meat is tough, that he tastes like shit. He blinks and the darkness stops being darkness. Now it is light, it is color. It is gentle warmth and joy, the comfort of a blanket. Nice. Not nice. Ending 3, Gentle Night. He ended on his own terms. Okay, what is that, 4 endings now? So what do we got, 2 more? Okay. Open the door. Okay. Okay, load that back up. Okay, there might be something useful. Okay. Check the chest. Maybe I could cut into these bandages, but I'd need a knife. Move on. Done with the loft for now. Carefully, slowly, he descends. Look around. Okay, look in this drawer. Check the cabinets. Okay, skipping. Where's the knife? There's a gun. No gun, no. Gotta be a knife here somewhere. Here's the knife. Okay. Let's heal ourselves. Look around. Not much has changed in the tiny bathroom. Use the medicine cabinet. Oh, no. Check his pockets. Okay. I have a knife, paint thinner, sleeping pills, antiseptic. Oh. I gotta go back upstairs. Woo. Send to the loft. Okay. Check the chest. Okay. Bandages. Move on. Run. Boom. Okay. Tend my wounds. Okay. See what happens when I tend the wounds. Bones. Okay. Look around. Nothing else he needs. Okay. Sit down. Have a seat. This chair sucks. I don't want to sit right now. I don't want to sit right now, bro. Move on. Time for rest later, he hopes. Checks his pockets. Okay. Do I have to turn on the, maybe I have to turn this on. Okay. Let's... Needs light, warmth. Okay, examine the stove. Okay. Examine the firebox. Skip. Wait. He blinks slowly. His thoughts feel sluggish, but he remembers. Checks his pockets. Oh, yes. Okay, he manages it. A full lighter. Wood pile. He lights the fire, but the little twigs don't catch the way he thought they would or ought to. They flare briefly like a star and then burn to ash. He needs tinder. Fuck. Okay. Look around. Okay, I think I gotta turn this on. So, then again... Newspaper. That's good. Okay, back to this. Make a fire. Okay, yes. Enough. Okay, so you just have to basically heal yourself and turn on the fire, and that initiates the end. So I don't have the gun this time. The voice rings through the cabin like a terrible bell. He twitches away from the door. He's dizzy. A sudden wave of nausea overwhelms him. He falls to one knee. He retches. Spits out a mouth. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Oh! I can only remember or forget. Oh. Remember. Could he have forgotten? Oh, this is the same. Don't die yet. Open the door. Okay, that's the same. If I forget... Oh, shit. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Might be something useful. Okay, skip this again. Okay, check the chest. I don't want the gun. I just want, look around. Okay, let me... Okay, I'm making the plan to get out, but I have the knife, so I'm hoping that leads to a different ending. Look around. Okay. Boom. Medicine cabinets, sink. Move on. Ground. Skip. Check the drawers, I think had it. A knife. Okay. Grab the knife. Move on. Look around. Go up here. Okay, skip. Send the loft. Okay. Check the chest. Tend my wounds. Okay. Look around. Give me a second. I will figure it out. the cabinets have the... Make a fire. Okay, I don't have any more time once you do that. Okay. Oh, wait, I can't do the thing? Wait, I really can't? How do you get a different ending, then? Yes, okay. Shit, there's like more endings, but I literally can't figure it out. So you can't... Move on. Maybe you gotta get the gun, but not the bullets? Let me look around. Okay, so the first... Skipping. Look around, okay. Okay, let me go up the stairs. Send the loft, okay. Check the mattress. Check that. Tend the wounds. Oh my god, I'm fucking terrible, bro. Tend to my wounds, bro. Look around. Okay, save. Save the game. Okay. So I have the gun. It's empty. I've looked out there. Okay. Have a seat. Examine the chair. Still just a chair. You don't hear the fucking crinkling, bro. The rars. Okay, there. Okay. Check his pockets. I don't know. Look around. It should be... Yeah, it's done. Okay. Open the door. Okay. Is this gonna be something different? Open the door. Eh. Bang, bang. Bolts past the creature. But we still just get the same ending. Shit, bro. Open the door. I am not sure how to get the other two endings. I'm not sure. 6 endings, bro. 6 endings. I'm actually not sure how to get the other endings. I think there's 2 endings that we don't have, but it might take us a while to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. Let me start from the top. Maybe there's a quick ending you can get like right at the start. Maybe you can't. Keep running. Can't stop. It's there. It's behind him. He sees without seeing. Okay, nearly upon him. Don't look back to make sure it's right there. Don't look back. Look back! Wait. Let me save. Let's look back. Look back. He has to see it. He has to know. Panting, nauseous, the burn of bile building in his throat and creeping into his nose. He looks. Okay. And it follows still. Its eyes glowing with white fire. Fuck! What the fuck? He nearly stumbles, swears he can hear jaws at his back, snapping, looking over a stretched band of elastic. He shouldn't have looked. The cabin is up ahead, Frank's cabin. They hadn't walked far, only maybe half a mile out, so I could skip. Almost there. The cabin, it's there just ahead, dead and dark. He's so close, he's going to make it. He stumbles, loses his footing. The earth is dry, but his shoes aren't made for walking, let alone running. These soles are slick. He's been lucky many times in his short and stupid life, but his luck had just run out. When he goes down hard. Oh, good. When he goes down, he also goes under. He comes to for a brief few moments, long enough to see a branch piercing his belly and the red gore of his innards staining, spilling across the floor of the forest. Long enough to hear the ragged howl of the creature, to feel its drooling maw nudge his lifeless feet. Oh. Okay. Ending 2. 2 left feet. Wow. Okay. He tripped on the way to the cabin. Okay. I think that just leaves like one ending, right? Open the door. Okay. Go back to that one. So keep running. Don't look back. Cabin is up ahead. Frank's cabin. No, let's look back, actually. Let's look back. Shouldn't have looked back. Frank. He's so close. Examine the door. Door is solid heavy. Whoever lives here, Frank or whoever Frank is, was borrowing it from. They were smart enough or paranoid enough to install a flip latch. The metal looks free from rust. Examine the wound. Don't open the door. He hadn't seen much, but he'd seen it move. He'd watched it open Frank up with its teeth and consume him, and now... Approach the door. Move away from the door. Look around. I'm actually... So that's like the one thing I don't know. Is the last thing I really don't know is... Look around. Pretty sure in that last playthrough, I didn't get the bullets. Can you open the door at the start? Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think there's a way to open the door right away at the start. Like, I think the character just will not do that. Let me try. Make a fire. Fire burns. Yeah, it looks like you have to heal yourself. Because last time, the last thing I did was heal myself, so... Use the sink. Sure, use the medicine cabinet. Clean off the mirror. Open the medicine cabinet. Move on. Go around. Go up here. Might be something useful. Check the chest. Nothing interesting left. Move on. Go around. Tend my wounds. Look around. Okay, yeah, so you have to tend to your wounds and you have to turn on the fireplace. That's how you, like, trigger the ending. Enough. Matrix Warrior, like I said, the game just came out. I tried to tell you, but the game just came out. Nobody's played this but me. So. Okay. Boom. So I just had the knife. Yeah, it just leads to remember and forget. I honestly... Yeah, I don't know. You could maybe be nicer to him in the early part. I don't know. But I'm just going to leave it off there. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll just have to leave it off and not all endings. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. I think it's probably something really easy, too. Maybe ask the game dev. You know, you are one persistent guy. But no, I am not going to ask the game dev and wait that long. I'm just going to end it off here. I'm happy. I got the main ending. I think that's good enough for me. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please, if you do want to figure out the other ending, play the game for yourself, okay? I got this game on itch.io, so you can definitely check out in the description below. I don't think you can message the developer directly from that, but you can probably leave a comment, maybe asking a hint how to get that other ending. But, you know, I'm good. I'm okay. I like the endings we got. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please clock that like button and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. And, well, if you like this video, you'll probably like the rest of the channel. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.